Good morning. This morning, Onyx and I are in Henry Cowell State Park. It is one of the Redwood state parks. It's probably the closest you can get to going through a redwood grove with a dog. The rules for California state parks is that dogs are only allowed on asphalt, and this particular park has a lovely 4-mile trail that is all asphalt. So we can go through this beautiful trail. I don't know if we'll do 8 miles total today or not. See how well I feel since I've already done a hard run today, but Onyx has not. So she might be a little more demanding. Here are just a couple of the redwoods that are along the sides of this trail. However, this trail, which is called Pipeline Trail, actually goes around the old grove redwoods. And the redwoods that are in the actual grove that dogs are not allowed in are massive. I mean, they're so big that one of them, an early settler, built a house into. Either way, it's a very beautiful trail. It's a beautiful hiking area. This trail does have a fair amount of inclines to it, probably a total of about 1,000 feet incline to the viewing point. The viewing point's really nice. You can see the ocean from there. There's a bench to sit on, kind of relax. Triumph that you made it to the top. It's not too bad of a climb though. It's just a great hike. I thought it was going to be busier here. When I first got here, the free parking that is available was completely full. I took the last spot. This park conveniently has some free parking right outside the main gates, but it's very limited, maybe 10 cars total. Today is a Wednesday morning, so I didn't think it was going to be as many people here, and I've seen very, very few, so maybe everybody was just using the free parking first. So it turns out it's about 500 feet in elevation gain and 2.5 miles from the parking lot to the overlook bench. You see way out there, that is the Pacific Ocean. You have a beautiful view here. It is almost noon on an August day, so it's quite warm. I think we're going to get a drink, rest a little bit, and then head back to the parking lot. One thing you do want to be very careful about on this trail is that there is a lot of poison oak in this forest. So if you go off the trail at all, you will experience poison oak. If you are susceptible to it, it is a bad time. Here's a really good example of a redwood tree ring. You can see in the center there is a old tree that was cut down, and then all around it are clones of that tree growing up using the same root system. So the tree was able to continue its life even though the main tree was cut down. This park does have a gift shop where you can get a coffee and water and ice cream if you want, and some nice new restrooms. And there's a Nat Trust area and museum also. It's a little bit over that way. There's quite a bit to do here, even if you're not doing a bunch of hiking. If you make a right after the main entrance gate, you'll come into a complex of a bunch of picnic grounds. There's probably a dozen different picnic areas, and each of them have a restroom and are very well shaded, a very nice area. Additionally, on the other side of Henry Cowell Park, there's a large campground. However, the campground's only open for 4 or 5 months of the year. I'm not sure why, but it's only open during the summer. We got a couple of wild turkeys. See if I can zoom in a little bit. I don't want to bother them. There's about 4 of them. Well, that was a quick 5 miles. We're almost back to the car. It's a nice walk, but I'm glad we cut it short. It was still getting a little warm there, and Onyx does not deal well with the heat. So I'm gonna get in the air-conditioned car and cool off.